What is it, William? Can't you see I'm busy? I understand that, sister. It's just... You might want to come and see this. It's pretty important. How important can it be? You'll just have to see for yourself. Fine. Show me the way, then. Why are we going down into the storage room? You'll see. I didn't want to alert any of the crewmates, so I came to you first. Well, what is it? Oh. Well, isn't that a surprise? A little stowaway on my ship. That's interesting. Well, I wanted to get your opinion on it first, sister, before I alert any of the other crew. What do you want to do with it? Tie it up and leave it on deck. Wake up all the crew members. Make sure they look after this one. And alert me when they're awake. Yes, sister. Goodness. Another story. Well, I guess I'll just have to die like the rest. Come in. Sister, the stowaway's wakened. The rest of the crew has been informed of their presence. Understood, brother. Now, shall we go see to this stowaway and let them know of their punishment? Punishment? You're not going to set them free? Of course not, William. I get rid of stowaways the same way that I always do. By death. Though, all in different ways as well. The fun part about it is deciding on how they'll die. It's always so much fun. I know, sister, just... Couldn't we just spare a couple of lives? And spare my sanity, if there's none left? No, William. So naive. They must be punished for their actions. But a punishment suited by death? That seems highly unreasonable. Please, sister, I don't want to see guts and gore. Don't worry, you won't have to. If it was worse to my men dealing with it, I'll make sure that you don't get near it. How's that? Better. But I don't approve of this. You don't have to. I'm the captain, and you're my first mate. You got that? Yes. Captain Siren. Good. Now let's go deal with the stowaway. I just want to get their punishment over. State your business. Why are you on the Great Saga? Are you deaf? Speak, or shall I make you speak? Fleeing a overprotective family member? That is why you board our ship? Steal our food? Enough. I have had enough. That punishment is a punishment that all stowaways have to deal with, whether they like it or not. It's the only way that they know what place they are in, and that punishment will be suited by death. And the fun part is, how will you die? I could throw you overboard in your bindings, watch you drowned. I can. Well, cut that beautiful flesh of yours and watch you bleed out to death and hope the buzzers don't fly in and peck at you. Or I can just let my men handle you. See how they'll deal with you. Captain Siren, permission to speak? Permission granted. What is it, Nathaniel? This is them. They are the ones that the soldiers were looking for. They ran away from their father, wanting to set up an arranged marriage. They are worth a lot of money. Money that can be useful to us. How much? 50 golden bars. Ooh. So they are worth a lot. Well. Decisions. Do we just kill you? Or do we... A high-ranking official. Do we kill you now? Or do we blackmail this high-ranked official of your father and hope that he decides to give us a little bit more for your safe return? Can't I? Listen, little stowaway, you were the one that trespassed onto my ship. You were the one that was stealing our food when we thought it was just the rats. Which, I mean, that wouldn't be too far off. Ooh. Silence. Now, I just want to make sure that you know your life rests in my hands. You see them. I can throw you to them at any given point and let them do whatever they want to. Now, that wouldn't be ladylike of me, but who says I'm a real lady? For the time being, you will stay in my quarters. I will make sure that nobody is to search you out. But if you misbehave, I will have to see that pretty crimson red blood from your skin, from your flesh. Do you understand? Good. William, Bring them to my chambers. I will have a word with my men while you do so. Yes, sister. Of course. Come with me. Oh, yeah. She is my sister. Older one, in fact. I'm not really supposed to be affiliating with, the prisoners. I, I know. I know that this is wrong. But it's the captain's orders. You mean you don't know who Captain Siren is? You don't know who we are? We are Captain Siren and the Lost Boys of the Seas. We ride across the great Cassandra, hoping to find the world of the Sirens. Most people think that we're just myths, but we're not. Others just know that we're real and just decide to hide the fact, like hiring government officials. Kind of like your father, if that's what I'm guessing. But don't worry. I'll make sure that my sister doesn't hurt you. Too much, at least. Here we are. I'll just tie you to this post. Alright then. I'll be leaving. If you need anything, don't be afraid to ask me. Okay? Alright. Oh, and my name is William, by the way. You have a nice name too. Bye. I see William did a good job at tying you up. He's always been a loyal first mate, considering that he is my younger brother. Don't worry. Like I stated before, I won't hurt you unless you behave. You got that, little stowaway? Now, what might your father's name be? Well, I mean, if I'm going to have to write him a letter stating that we have you and that we want a bit more for your safe return, I do need a name. Don't worry, we won't do anything to him and or you unless you both do not cooperate. It's a win-lose situation. You both rely on each other for each other's safety. And your own. I've loved these games. They're always so fun. No, you don't like them? Shame. I always love playing these types of games. So, are you going to give me a name or what? Think. You. Who exactly am I? Well, I'm sure William gave you the gist of who I am and who we are as a whole. You know, I'm Captain Siren, and they are the Lost Boys of the Seven Seas. We sail across the great Cassandra, and so he did tell you. Well, that's good. Wait, you thought sirens were just made up sailor's lore? No, they're real. How do you think I got this scar? Hmm? It's been my life's journey since age 17 to find these sirens and put an end to their existence. I know it might be a little harsh, but it's the revenge I need to get back at them for what they did to me. They could have hurt poor mother. Oh, sorry. Talking to myself. Another name for my ship is Mother. You probably won't understand why. Anyway, I will have this letter delivered to your father. And in a little bit. And it should arrive in about 2 or 3, maybe 4 days' time. Before he actually receives the message. Then we'll just have to wait and see if he'll reply. Then we'll take you back to your home estate and get our reward. You understand? Good. Now, it's getting dark. You might want to sleep. Angel Face. Oh, you don't like that nickname? Well, I figured if I'm going to call you something, I might call you something cute, which resembles what you are. I know I did just call you a rat, but it's to keep the boys amused, so they won't try anything when I'm not there. Don't worry, Angel Face. I won't let them hurt you. Well then. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. No, seriously, there are bedbugs on the ship, so please be wary of them. Listen, it's kind hospitality. I'm not a monster. Just good night.